Hey everybody, Felix Baker here. I wanted to make a video that I think is slightly controversial to people who don't follow me or don't necessarily understand what's happening in the world. But I see that EOS is not the underdog. The EOS cryptocurrency is not an underdog crypto. It's not an underdog token. It is the top dog. It is the apex predator. It is the top cryptocurrency in the world, and it just hasn't retained its rightful seat quite yet, and that's understandable for what's taking place. I've laid out over the past couple of years the case for EOS and why I think it is going to be the top crypto asset of the decade. We've seen Bitcoin was the top crypto asset of the last decade, and EOS could very easily be the top crypto performing asset of this decade. I don't think that people really understand, like, when you start to put all of these pieces together that seem like they're different pieces of a puzzle and all not connected whatsoever, and kind of dispersed points of information, dispersed points of knowledge and tidbits. When you start to put them together in a meaningful way and can understand just how connected they are and how dependent on each other they are, you can really start to see that EOS is not the underdog. EOS is waiting in the wings and really just allowing for the central bank policies to unfold in a way that people aren't necessarily taking into account. And we've got all these points and datas coming together at the exact same time, where I don't think people are really understanding just how grand of an opportunity that EOS is, and how there is just such opportunity with EOS that I don't think that it is an underdog at all. It actually has what is known as last mover's advantage, where a lot of times it goes under the radar. It's being rode off by a lot of prominent people, by a lot of people who have influence and can shake things up. And those people are clearly overlooking EOS, not taking it seriously, not understanding what it's all about. And there are people who are, and there are people who see what it is. And when you understand what a last moving advantage is, you start to understand things like what's in Peter Thiel's book, 0 to 1, where he talks about startups. Some of the most successful startups in the history of the world were not profitable for the first few years, were not part of the initial wave to gain popularity and interest among the retail and among the masses. But whenever it came to technology, whenever it came to usability, user interface, all the types of things that in the grand scheme matter considerably more, you start to see that EOS is actually the one and the only viable option other than Bitcoin. So I don't think that people are really taking that into account and understanding what's at stake here. But EOS being the last mover advantage is going to catch so many people by surprise that they're going to miss out for sure. And I'm here to just point out that I was part of it and I understood it, I saw it, and that EOS is not the underdog. EOS is the apex predator, and that people who can see that and can understand that will gain the most from it. So I just want to put that out there. Baker out.